Voice. Whoa. In this day and age, man. I'm still pretty hungry. Might have to take a food break later. Trying to see if my brother gets up and wants to get some. I am. You're awake for a few more hours, right? You can get your fill. I fell asleep early, man. Simple as, brother. Giga Rekka. Alright, dude, we'll get you in on Tembo the Badass Elephant. Oh yeah, let me look up the Game Freak list of games, man. What have they done? Took them a while to get to. Well, they did Yoshi, Smart Ball, Mendel Palace, Magical Taru Tukun, Mario and Wario. Did a lot of like puzzle spin-offs. Pretty much just a bunch of puzzle spin-offs. Pulseman until Pokemon. And a bunch of games that don't even have wiki entries during the Pokemon times. Well, they made Drill Dozer, dude, in 2005. What's the reception on that? Lukewarm. Oh no. One of the only two games to have force feedback on the Game Boy Advance. They didn't make a non-Pokemon game again until Harmonite on the 3DS. Also received lukewarmly. I think it's just a mini rhythm game. Sick. Pocket Card Jockey. And they did Tembo the Badass Elephant. And Giga Wrecker. So what is Giga Wrecker all? It's not a sequel, man. Just the console port, yeah. And Little Town Hero. Nice. Otherwise it's all Pokemon. So Giga Wrecker came out right after Sun and Moon. They're working on this while they're doing Ultra Sun and Moon. And Let's Go Pikachu and stuff. Then Giga Wrecker All Little Town Hero came out, and then Pokemon Sword and Shield right after. Seems like they're always working on little indie games while they're doing Pokemon. The last decade. Otherwise, they usually have like a huge break between games before they do. Or between Pokemon games. Oh, excuse me. I should have got some coffee instead. Alright, let's get started on this game. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm going into this playing it because I want to see what other kind of stuff Game Freak can do. I think Pokemon is really falling off the deep end. I think it is not reaching its potential. And I'm curious if it's how much of it's on the dev. So I'd like to play some of their more indie efforts, and their smaller effort. Yo, nice. Why is there a fucking hash symbol there, dude? Or pound symbol, whatever you call it. Style? We'll just play on normal. Should have been kind to me. You didn't seem very interested yesterday. And if I had to wait, it'd be like 10 hours from now. They appeared without warning. Whoa. Freaky out. What do you want, man? Catch some of the bots. Catch the end, man. Wake up after 6 hours instead of 10, man. Come on. It's a 10-hour game from what I understand. You catch the beginning and the end. What else do you need? I gotta get it done, man. Send it back. Maybe I'll do Cyvariar Delta after I go get food with my brother, and then we'll come back to this and you can catch a little more. How about that, Jim? Cool intro so far. One sec. $31 calls in a total, or have you been gaming fucking super hard today? Only get a badge at 100. Oh, the app does? I think I have the app somewhere on my phone. All humanity could do was watch as cities continued to fall. The alien menace. Can you do that whenever you want, or do I have to do it like right now? Like a limited time thing? Well, next time I get on, I'll do it. Damn, shake a little goofy. Got that Game Freak storytelling right now, though. God damn, this music's repetitive as fuck. It's like a 10-second loop. Doesn't help I'm going slow, I guess, but fucking hell. Whoa. What the? It's weird. They're like, they've kind of got like your limited FPS kind of animation, because I imagine these are like hand animated, but then the backgrounds are like ultra low res textures, and I feel like it's supposed to be stylized like that. The filter over the top doesn't add much, that's for damn sure. Like fucking sweet. Yeah, Pseudo, I don't think they were very good. I don't think we'll be raiding that one again. Jesus, dude. Most bare bones UI font there. Wow, Yakuza 6. The Song of Life. Yo, I hate this filter over the screen. What do you guys think on that? If it's supposed to mask how crappy the art is or something, but very distracting because it's like white. Yeah, we got it. So the story is there's, what, aliens with advanced technology or something attacking the world. The world's armies can't defend against it, and now we're playing as some survivors. When are we gonna Giga wreck? I'm gonna wreck. Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect it to be bleeding budget or anything, of course, but even on a small budget, you can try to work the presentation to make it a bit, yeah, more cohesive or clean regardless. lot of the random text box looks and the filters and yeah, that kind of shit look a little nasty, but we'll see as we go. Wow. Definitely looks cheap, but that's alright. The play is good, that's a big deal. It'd be cool to be impressed by the art direction, we'll see though. I've only seen like a room. The goodness in you is going to cause the fall of the human race. For the sake of humanity, you have to die. This reads like a shitty VN right now. I got amateurs in. The mission. Are you the gym leader? The professor? A rib sticking into your heart. The pace, man. Maybe they just want to get the gameplay going. Just boom, boom, boom. Yo, is that the Giga wrecker arm? This game is not good. We don't know that yet. Definitely not much of a beginning. But it might be just more gameplay focused, and Game Freak's never had much of a way of telling a story. Yeah. This like art style they're going for, where they just have heavy filters over everything. I mean, it's okay in like maybe stills like this, I guess, but yeah, in gameplay it just looks super cheap. It's something that came out like 15 years ago on the Steam marketplace, man. Vanillaware animation without the everything else that's good about their animation. I am a cyborg. The contrast of like, yeah, low FPS, super high res sprites against extremely low res, like, I mean, look at the fucking look at the ground, right? They're just like little cutouts, like square cutouts and shit. Like, I don't know if that's a style thing or if they're just trying to do this on the cheap, right? But I mean, even like where each of the different assets meets has this like, you can see like the white, right? Like I look on the left one there. There's like a bright, like you can see the light going like down through it. Which makes it look really fucked. Because that's probably not supposed to. Okay. Like some of them come up a few pixels above the other ones. I don't know, maybe we can destroy shit? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. That would make more sense. I mean, we are the Giga Wreckers, right? Maybe it's supposed to be more like a battle block type of thing. The block look is important because we're going to be destroying shit. Because if it's just supposed to look like this for no gameplay reason, it looks, yeah. I'm gonna wreck. I'm laying into it too much. But I mean, I could just not talk about it, I guess. This dude saves her, gives her robo limbs and body parts and all that, and wants to use her to explore this facility. And I'm assuming our person is curious as to why some cutesy girl would want to kill her. Alright, gameplay time. It ain't gonna get us with the story or the visuals yet. Maybe it'll get us with that gameplay. So who did what was the name of the guy who did the music again? This is the 999 guy, right? I don't remember his name though. I know we just talked about it, but I'm bad with names. Bad with certain names. Scientific mumbo jumbo. Okay. You do break things. That's why everything looks like it's all just sitting around in squares. It looks really bad. But that's okay. Well, not really. But it's just gonna have to do, man. Everything looks like it's fucking like this nasty low-res styrofoam. But if you told me this was made in like the 2000s on PC, then I'd believe you, but... Let's feel that gameplay out. Shinji Hosoe, I picked the 999, honestly. Yeah, that's out of all the stuff I've done that he's done. It's my favorite for sure. Option. Oh, yeah, at least they start with half volume instead, right? That's pretty good. It's all the only options in there, but you know. Song's chill. I can't get over how shitty this looks, dude. Look like ultra fuck, but alright, dude. Well, it's not okay. Doesn't mean the game's gonna be bad, right? You recall the fragments of either break as long as they're covered in nanomachines. Radio waves, you can manipulate. We got the idea. How you can barely make out the text sometimes. Or not barely make it out, but like a good text box tutorial, right? You could like read it, but like you see like the CO and like the T and the H and the second half of the machines or whatever like starts to blend in with some of the backgrounds, so like it doesn't read super well. It's a really small thing, but it's like I feel like it should just be like at this point it's been done right so many times. I don't know how you could ever even like fuck it up anymore. Like, I don't know if you need to put more of like a border around the font, a darker background. Like, Some fucking games will just segue you to like a different screen. Super small nitpick, but I mean, it's not. Is it really that small? If there's going to be a lot of text in the game, and you could still read it. It's not like it's horrible. So it's. I guess it's a nitpick. This is my wreck ball. Save point. Is every song in this game a 20-second loop though? I thought this one was chill, but then it's like I feel like it's super short. Alrighty, man. Throw it up, throw it down. Can't throw it diagonally, that'd be too much. They could easily explain a lot of this with just a few words and experimentation on the part of the player. But instead we have to get all of this really juicy dialogue that just fucking goes on and on. I'm learning so much about this fucking professor. You're telling me I can time travel? I'm telling you that when the time comes, you won't have to. I thought I get to keep this, but you don't. I don't really care. I want to keep the loot, man. But I don't think you get to keep any of it. Well, let's go unlock the door, then we could probably break it. These loading times for a fucking single room, man. Fucking hell. Some kind of like XP. My little blue meter's going up. Man, they zoom me out far, man. You think there's going to be a skill tree? And of course a leveling system. Can't get over the font reading so poorly. Oh, okay. I didn't look into this game hardly at all before we started it. I just know the devs. Oh, she's a girl and she is self-conscious about weighing 150 pounds. Bravissimo riders. Yeah, man, you are floaty McFloatington. Everything feels like it has like a delay to it, man. Does not feel snappy. Maybe I'm crazy. Try to get attack. Sideways. Like diagonally. Just drop the ship. Doesn't look like it. The way the camera like smoothly moves over between the rooms and shit, man, is kind of fucked looking. Because now, I mean, in the past you would have it be that it would be a room chunk, right? It would just jump you real quick and you'd maybe pause or something between the rooms. Or, like nowadays, you would just, there wouldn't be like room chunks. You would just move and the camera is always moving with you in some capacity. Feels kind of disorienting to have it be like the way it is here. Maybe it's because the camera's so zoomed out, or that everything is like so gearish. It'd be funny that when you reset the room, you could get the XP again. Grind. Not that I'd want to, but I assume it like de-levels you. I think a lot of it is that everything looks really blurry, right? Like look at the background and the foreground, everything's just super blurry, man. So when you're zoomed out really far and the camera's not really like following you, it'll just like occasionally do this weird cutaway, like what the fuck. Jesus, dude. They don't want you to fucking figure out anything yourself, man. There's a small enemy there. I'm gonna try to attack it normally. Oh, that didn't work. Let me attack it with a ball of debris. Like, there's only 2 fucking options, man. Them ripping you away to tell you what to do every 2 seconds is pretty fucking annoying, but... you could really just let the player figure it out at this point. Oh, does it like mirror her? Your right arm, now it's your left arm. Look, man, small indie company. They couldn't fucking draw another sprite from the other side, alright? They were in the middle of making their magnum opus, Sword and Shield. They just mirrored the sprite. This is a very long and slow intro that I think if they didn't cut away to attack so often and let you experiment with the game's mechanics, it'd be way more fun. But it's so stop and go and handhold, dude. It takes so long. There's games that are like more complicated than this that have no text. It'd be fine if they were like revealing story and personalities and stuff, but there's like nothing going on. You can't just say, "Oh, it's for kids" or something. No. Game's fucking made for kids that don't do that either. Like a kid would even read all this, dude. Everything feels so... I feel like everything has like a fucking like second or 2 delay, man. It's not, like when you move it's not that like that. The jumping? I mean, this takes like a half second to come out, but I mean, that's fine if they want it to be a bit more methodical. It doesn't need to be like some insta slash or something like. The cube. I mean, the idea of a game where like you just destroy the environment, grab it, and recreate it into different stuff seems like it could be really cool in a way, right? Could be smooth, right? You're destroying enemies and grabbing them and maybe, you know, with some limitations, turning them into like guns or weapons or platforms, or, you know, maybe you have like, oh, I turn it into like a one-use double jump real quick to reach this guy, grab him and turn him into a gun to shoot this other guy. And if it was like really smooth, it could be this kind of cool freeform, like, you know. Yeah, exactly. System where you kind of just have to play by the seat of your pants and adapt and like use what you got on hand to do cool creative shit. But we'll see if it's gonna be like that. Yeah, it feels like instead it's gonna be like a puzzle game sometimes and feel really kind of jank. So far it feels jank. Like just some of the animations and time it takes to even do some attacks just feels not very good. Yeah, a lot of resetting and turning shit into blocks. The nano map. Oh god. Holy fuck. This is like classic example of needing to have your tutorials and explanations be cut down a bit, man. You could totally, man, explain what's going on. Like, you just show the button you need to do something, have maybe some light explanations. Hell, you could even just have it appear on the screen while you're moving around, right? Just have the person experiment, dude. Like, you tell them what they need and let them figure out the rest. Man, this is like so fucking stop and go already. It's like, it's boring. That's what the problem. I wonder why RCS had like a 2.5 hour text dump as its intro. Totally fine if the narrative was interesting, we were learning something, but we're not really learning anything about him or the world. It's just kinda just for the sake of the tutorial. So do these just take me to random rooms? Is everything gonna be connected by doors instead of like... Whatever, dude. How much money that like almost every area is gonna look the same? And you're just gonna be connected by doors and there'll be like no set pieces or landmarks or anything? Outside of like maybe the end of a zone or some story thing. Okay. Well, at least it remembers your shits there, I guess. Let's just go through the story. I mean, I'll do side stuff if I'm interested. They're so linear so far that I doubt there's even much like branching for a while at least. Okay, man, so I'm just late at the game, I apologize. It looks bad. Like, I mean, look at the fucking ball, man. I don't know. Like, I get to a certain extent, you don't want things to be like look too good, or at least I can understand at least the layout of the levels doesn't need to look super juicy because it's going to be destroyable. Now I don't know if everything's destroyable because all the ground and the walls in this aren't destroyable so far and they look fucking horrible. But they might be at some point, is maybe why they look like that. Even then I still think you could have it look fine, but I guess it's more obvious you can break stuff if it's more like cubey like that, with like clear cut like lines on it, but like could the ball and stuff look a little bit better? Could it like match a bit more like the spray? Could the backgrounds look a little juicier? And they just use like good sprites and colors and stuff to make her stand out. Like I mean I don't think, I don't know, whatever. Maybe I'm crazy. It's like Booby Duke, but it's like jarringly bad. I look like I have some kind of like fucking like weird PNG monstrosity following me around. Okay. Well, the possibilities for the combat could be cool. We do more than turn things into a fucking block. And that'll be exciting. What did this game originally come out on? The 3DS? This is the alt version. I think this is just like the console one, or maybe it was PC. It was the original version. A lot of their indies seem to be PC first. I could understand it, why it would look like shit if that was the reason, if it was like 3DS or something. Because then the things would not look as bad. The PC first, I feel like the texture work and shit. I mean, I feel like I'm playing Aquaria again. But that game had the excuse of being like 15 to 20 years old. Or whatever the fuck at this point, right? Oh my god, just let me fucking test it out myself, man. Jesus, he's like just tells you how to do it, man. Also, that's what it is. That's why it feels so awkward. There's one jump height. There's not like a modified, like there's only one height, so you tend to jump over a lot of enemies. Because the ball only comes out like after like a half a second to a second after you like press the button, it feels like. Since you like jump over shit then press the button. It feels really janky. Which is fine, I mean you just gotta get used to the timing, but guys, they don't have like a little hop you can do, or like it's all gonna be in the timing of the attack, not, you know, maybe I could just do a short hop up here. Because you're gonna be jumping on like debris of all kinds of different like heights and shit, because you're knocking it all around, right? So maybe like being able to control my jump would be cool, you know? Then it's just like a giant ass jump every time. Which when we're going to want to chip away at very specific parts of debris is going to be a lot harder when I have to time it with a half-second delay on melee, but whatever. The nano blocks. The 30-second song in the back, dude. It's Punchline all over again. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it feels. And he's just like, it's Game Freak, but... Alright, now I gotta redo the whole room. I was like, ooh, I gotta make music for the new Pokemon game? No, you're gonna make music for Giga or Alt. I just call it Giga or the Alt's just console. There's nothing alt about it. I doubt much changed. Oh, you can throw it. Good luck actually, like, aiming that. I need more weight, dude. Guess we could just use it as a block, man. I guess it's just bait, man. Just nice and simple, man. I was fucking thinking way too hard, dude. Now we're thinking with blocks. It's a warp portal. How about I just go in and find out what it does? For fuck's sake, dude. I've got to be brave. I've got to find that girl. Why is our character obsessed with this girl, man? Because she was a cute girl. Why would a cute girl ever want to kill me? Why? Time to go out on a mission to find her. Okay. Armory of Blood. God, there's just something that's like disoriented. Is anybody getting that? Like a disorienting feel? I think it's from like the slight shaky cam, the constant like quick zoom outs. Probably just the blurriness of a lot of the assets, but like there's still a lot of different like stuff happening, but a lot of it just looks like really nasty. mean, it doesn't help it's so zoomed out, you can't even tell where you are half the time. Which is totally fine when you're just moving left and right. And I get they want you to see the whole room for puzzles, so I don't think that's a big problem, but like there has to be other things going on to make sure that doesn't turn into a mess. Like how we just walked 2 feet to get another cutscene. Can I walk 3 more feet for another one? What? What the hell is going on? God, she's wearing a sailor suit. Time to go to school. Great. More stuff. Good. Or you could just put a key symbol above it, and then I go look for it. But 3 or 4 lines of dialogue, that's fine too. This is what's new in all? A tag-along character? What, does he just backseat you more? I don't get it. What does he even do? What? So he can tell you how to solve puzzles? Is this the funky mode, dude? New difficulty, updated English translation, and new room. Okay. I just did normal difficulty because I wanted to play the intended experience. I assume that would be it, right? I could only imagine new difficulty, like what would that even, it's less health? Maybe you have to hit enemies like twice. And so far you one-shot everything, you just have to have the right size bowl. I doubt they changed the puzzles. New rooms though, okay. Well, I mean, at least when they did put it on consoles, they updated it, I guess. Although then maybe they made it like more expensive because of it. I just flew off of this thing, dude. Yeah. The intended experience is always the highest one. That's just not true. They didn't even make this game with that difficulty in the first place. Patched in. The recommended difficulty then. The first play, the one they balanced everything around the best, they spent the most time on. You'd imagine would be the one they expect most people to pick. The default. Depends on the dev, but I wouldn't assume Game Freak would be like putting a shitload of effort into They're hard mode. That came out in a patched version of the game. Whoa, whoa. Isn't Doom a great example of that? They made Nightmare or whatever as a joke. And ultra violence was always the intended experience. But then people did it anyways. And they're like, oh wow, nice. God, Jesus. This is gonna be jank, isn't it? This seems gonna be jank city. What the? I just fell through. I didn't even press down, man. What the? I don't know what he just said. They never updated it? Yeah, I was gonna say on PC it was just Giga Wrecker, not Giga Wrecker Alt. Dude, every time you come over here it tries to tell you what to do, man. Cool update. Imagine a game's hardest difficulty being the average sounds horrible. Yeah. I think a lot of it just depends. I mean, a lot of games benefit from you going up in difficulties over time, like a Bayonetta. You learn a lot more, they expect more of you. It's for more replays, which I think is cool. Some games, like from the onset, are designed like really well for different difficulties. Try to make you use all the game systems, but then some, I feel like the harder difficulties are so poorly designed, it kind of corners you into playing the game in a way that's not as fun. I like I said, and the new Wolfenstein, or not the new one, Old Blood that we played, that was a good example. You couldn't flow between fights and pick up weapons and like use all of your abilities. You had to just pop corners because it was like such low health. It was like an objectively less fun way to play, but it is the harder difficulty, so that's why I kind of take word of mouth most of the time, or try to hopefully assume the devs would make the default one the most polished. Now, is that ever always the case? Like, no. There's plenty of times where hard mode's just more fun. I mean, nowadays too, they're catered to like a wider range of people, so I feel like normal's probably gotten way easier. I'm a guy who just prefers one single difficulty, but I get it. Can I just do this? It's gonna perfectly do it? Okay. That just looks so jank, I wasn't even sure. That's crazy they didn't update the PC version. God, the jumping in this feels so fucking nasty, dude. It just feels fucking odd, man. Oh my god, we already solved the puzzle. This is a new addition to the game? A fucking backseat robot? God, can I use the D-pad here instead, maybe? Maybe it's the stick. You can't do small movements very well. See, that's me tapping the D-pad. You just go fucking haul it, man. Jesus, man. Can I just get some fine-tuned movements and something? This feels like something that was made fucking eons ago, dude. Just battling with the fucking feel of the game right now. God. I'm just jumping on a little platform like that. The thing is, this game would benefit so much from like really precise, like fine-tuned movements, man. Right? Because you're constantly moving things pixels and everything's moving in weird janky ways. But instead the jump is one height, moving left and right has like a crazy weird amount of momentum. Like one tap just sends me off, man. But on the ground one tap's not a big thing. I'll get used to the feel. I mean, it doesn't need to be perfect right away. Some of it might just be intended like more methodical jumping, but doesn't feel like it mixes very well yet. Steam update mentions a mode with another playable character and it never came out. It was brought up in an update then just did not occur. Based. Game Freak. There's some other good examples of like shitty difficulties that are more for replays than first playthroughs. I think Call of Duty World at War is a good one. That one's pretty poor. A lot of just teleporting grenades, infinite spawns. You're just waiting around trying to get lucky. There's a lot of people who make, I feel like, difficulties like just kind of on the fly. I mean, I guess some games probably patch in random difficulties and stuff just for the fans, just to have like something, right? Like, I mean, Resident Evil 8 did that. They patched in like the new one, or they had the pre-order difficulty, and it's like super fucked and annoying to play. It'd be horrible for a first playthrough, but maybe it's cool for like a replay. What the fuck is even going on, dude? I should already have the VOD audio. Yeah. God, everything just feels so jank feeling, man. I feel like these are like easy scenarios, but I'm like getting fucking destroyed because I'm fucking like battling with the feel of the damn thing. The piss elevators? Yeah, they are piss elevators, aren't they? Everything takes so long to come out. You always over jump or over move over shit. It's fucking rancid, dude. I'll get a feel for it, but oh, there's just like some junk on the ground, dude. No wonder. I didn't have a tutorial to tell me about it. How the hell am I supposed to know that enemies are gonna do things if they don't tell me in the tutorial? If I was considering Halo 2 Legendary blind playthrough as a challenge, yeah, maybe. I mean, that would be funny. Nice sound design, dude. Yeah, they're absolute shitposts. That'd be a funny playthrough to watch them. Yeah, they'd probably just be fucking stuff forever. Yeah, like Halo's really fun on Legendary, but I'd always recommend like Heroic as the first playthrough. I think generally FPS games, you should, I feel like by standard, go up one difficulty from the default, just because the skill cap, I feel like in a FPS is like, there's like a wider margin especially for a mouse and keyboard. And a lot of other games. Yeah, if you're not like really good, go for normal. But I think you can get like so solid that yeah, heroic on like Halo would probably be the best start. Then you get shit like Legendary where it's made to be like kind of bullshitty. Depends on the game too. Like Halo 2 Legendary is an absolute fucking shit fest, but then like Halo 3 Legendary is like a fucking snooze fest, right? So it's like, it's weird, man. That's why I always just take word of mouth on difficulties. And if there is no word of mouth, I just play by default, assuming that's I'm gonna get the most rounded intended experience. Because like right now on Dragon Quest 11, we're doing the hardest difficulty. Apparently it's too easy otherwise, so we'll see how that is. The skill tree. Nice. Like 4 of these to increase your maximum health. Wow, I have to just go through 4 of these. Is it a skill point every time? Is this the whole skill tree, dude? Or does it get bigger? Okay, it looks like it gets bigger. Auto repair. Lasso runs. Was lasso again? I like the regenerate here. Oh, all skulls. Okay. Yeah, those seem rough. There's a bounty for Halo 2. All skulls legendary. Solo. People are willing to pay like money if you can beat it. I don't know if anybody did. Yeah. I watched one speedrunner try to do it for a really long time. Okay, somebody, I was like, somebody had to at some point, yeah. Like, there's no way it's impossible. I just didn't catch when. Cool skill tree, dude. I can't even get an upgrade yet. Dude, it's a small indie company. Please understand, bro. It's Game Freak, dude. They're small. They just make little indie games like Tembo the Badass Elephant. God, the game just looks like shit, man. Blurry ass textures, the filters. They still got like random special effects just flying around on the screen. Crappy low FPS, fucking bullshit. The font that is not even super, it's so small and like usually it's fucking blending with like other light backgrounds. Nano Blade. Okay. I was thinking X like Xbox X for a second. I hope the camera just doesn't even catch up, dude. Blade up. Listen, they want me to go fast here. Do I get my skill tree? Let's see what happens if I rewind time here. Oh, I still get it, I think. That's funny. I don't know how many new hires they have at Game Freak. Do you think they just have them make like random mini games to like train them, or like do you think they actually just have the whole team working on one of these? And they're like, hey, we're just gonna shit out a game real quick in between Pokemon. I don't know what the structure's like there. I mean, like I said, this just reminds me of like Aquaria or something. Like some of those like really early indie games. But made in like 2017. This one's 2019. Why is somebody pounding their stereo at like 8 in the morning? Jesus, dude. Go jump out of a one-story building. I am a Giga wrecker. Fucking hell, man. The writing, dude. So good. Getting Danganronpa vibes from these cutaways. But then, like, everything else is shit, too, so it's like, oh, I don't like Danganronpa at all. Okay. That's cool, dude. The world's been taken over by aliens with powerful technology. Oh, look at the background and the foreground when you move. It's so like jarring. It like jitters a bit when you stop. Ugh. Maybe I'm just crazy. There's something about it that looks fucked. Maybe it's just the allergy. Like I said, I have kind of... When the allergies get really bad, I have a hard time like focusing. It makes things a lot more bleh. And that coupled maybe with like the super blurriness, 50 filters and special effects over everything. Yeah, like when you just stop. I just stop. That just looks odd. It needs to move way less and be like way farther away, I guess. Another cutscene. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Like, clearly the story, the visuals, all that shit are horrible. The music could be good if it wasn't just like 30-second loops. So like, I'd like to be able to just focus on the gameplay and just really get into it and play around with the destruction and possibly like the puzzles and stuff. But goddamn, they stop you every 2 fucking seconds, man. I mean, the gameplay doesn't feel super smooth either. It is not as responsive as I'd like. The jump, the speed of it, everything just feels fucked, but it could be fine if we can just get our fucking hands in it. Just do not stop. Just don't stop. Shut the fuck up. I can probably tell what's gonna happen, but it rubberizes it. Yeah, the cum factory, dude. What the fuck? Can I turn this into a fucking cube and rubberize it? It's not. Cutting him's not gonna do the trick. Need that regenerating health one. Alright, let's refresh my memory. Good, I almost fucking forgot. You can't just attack it to get the rubber on it. You can't just place it in there. Does this give me enough height? We barely got to test anything, I have no idea. What the? Oh, it's gonna move the whole fucking thing. The rubberizer. The jankiest game ever made, man. Where did the ball go? Why would it have fallen down here? Is this a secret area? It's gone now. But why? Oh, here it is. It went all the way down here. Okay. so I need to go back up to the top. Cool, dude. Where did the other rubber ball go? Wasn't there 2 rubber balls? I guess they just took it from me, dude. Oh, did I eat them both? But I made this little just shitty, dinky little fuck. Oh, really? It falls through? Well, why? Oh, good. This game is the definition of jank, dude. Jank max, man. Well, where's the bottom one go? Might as well go check it out, man. Actually, maybe we shouldn't. We're gonna have to like redo a bunch of rooms, I'm guessing, to go like backtrack. Interesting. Dead. Why does everything gotta feel horrible? What is this, dude? Beacon thing. I look like a goofball. Okay. Just bounce up here. The ball jumps around a bunch. Can the enemy get hit by these things? He's bouncing, dude. The creator god, yeah. It's a game, dude. This is a video game. It'd be cool if you could make something bouncy and make it like a block. So that it wasn't like I could actually like set a block here. Instead it has to like constantly be rolling. Why does everything have to be thrown, dude? Why can't I just set stuff down? Maybe I could just get up there and smack. The final Haruhi volume. What the fuck? No. How's that treating ya? Have they gotten better? Did it save me getting this? Of course not. I'm really hungry, dude. Oh, okay. Makes sense. I mean, clearly I need to get up there. How the fuck do I get up there, man? This doesn't go high enough. Oh, you can just suck him to the fucking top there. I thought you had to break it. I could stop it. Right. Is my fucking wreck ball big enough now, man? So janky, dude. Oh, my ball's too small. Okay. How do I cut down the fucking thing, man? Yeah, I need to finish it someday. Is there more up there now, or is that just me? God, everything feels so fucking janky to move around. Fuck. Why would they add these in the updates, man? Do I need to just jump over this thing? Like what in the sweet shit? Can I get up to where the little pieces were earlier? Can't cut it. Let's save this if I grab this and then leave. Come back. Maybe. I mean, I figured you have to cut this to like hurt them, but I can't cut it. Unless I'm supposed to break this into 2 different pieces or some shit. So I can use my sword. But I can't do that now. There we go, I can do that. You can't really split it into 2 different objects. Like if I could have one where I bounce and then one where I just like use the sword, then maybe I could just cut the thing. But doesn't seem to be the case. Just yanks everything over here anyways, man. There's things I feel like I should be able to do that I can't. I don't know what wacky jank world I'm supposed to be living in here. Like, do they just want me to like suck it up as I'm flying up or something? Since you just jump like at weird angles because of the fucking it being a fucking a circle. It's easier said than done. You go flying at it, man. Maybe they just want you to jump. Well, that would be too. I'd have to reset the route, man. I feel like what they want is you to like jump up and then grab the shit from the roof and then slice or something. Why make the fucking jumps like circular, man? Why not just make it a fucking cube, dude? Like I could make a bouncy cube, I could make a ball cube. Maybe you can make one with like 5 sides that sits still so you can do like diagonal shit. Like trying to jump around like this weird ball when you have like very shitty air control. What's up, Sid? It just feels fucking horrible. Yeah, I did want it to be that janky. Why? Jesus, dude. Damn. That's amazing. Cutscene. Everything just feels so jank in this, man. Like you could think up solves, but like the execution just feels so awful that like there's no way that's what they want. It feels like pure shit. Yeah, I've booted up some Harvey volumes, but never got around to actually reading anymore. You can teleport around. Can I do it from anywhere? Looks like it. Wasn't there another one of these? I feel like I skipped it. Yeah, that close to the end too. Let's hope it's not just something lame, right? It really is just a puzzle game, huh? It's the exact same puzzles last time with the turret. One out of 5. Is there 5 hiding around the room, or I just need 5 total? Guessing I need to leave. Okay. The camera catches up so slow, man. Whatever, dude. Oatmeal was not enough, man. I'm starving. Oh, Jesus. I look at these rooms and I'm like, oh, they don't look like they're gonna be fun. They just look like they're gonna be a pain, dude. Oh god, here we go. My power is flickering. That was weird. Still online? Electricity in this room is absolutely fucking shit, dude. I feel like I should unplug my my mini fridge. Just stop using it. Maybe it just like pulls too much, makes shit weird. Cause that was like a small flicker. Like my TV didn't go. My monitor just like started to go, and then my other one turned on. I don't know if that would help though. I just don't really want like kind of weird damage. Did it? I just don't get it, man. I don't know. I mean, I've had little power flickers before, like shit'll just go out, like maybe in a storm or something, but like weird, like semi-flicker there. Might just stop using the mini fridge, we'll see. Maybe that'll help. And we've got a fridge in there, I just put my drinks in there. Like maybe there's just too much going on. Granted, I feel like this room's always had that issue. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure that time my fucking router exploded. Just constantly turning it off and on. It might have just been the router itself. Surprised if it was a power thing. If that happens again, I'm for sure. It could have just been like a power thing. Just power company thing. Who knows? They're always doing construction and shit, so. Fuck. The middle of a combat sequence, they're like, yeah, time for some backstory, dude. She lost so many loved ones. Jesus, shut the fuck up. I thought I could jump on that. There's like a pipe. Background pipe. It was much worse than I expected. I didn't expect it to be like great, but I was like, ah, it can't be like that. Fuck. Game Freak always impresses, man. Somehow they find a way. Yeah, Gore, big Gore, the big daddy. How am I getting up here? What the fuck, man? It's a fucking solid platform. There's like no gaps. You just fell through the damn thing, dude. There has to be no gaps. Otherwise it would fall. Oh god. Okay, I did wind that back. It's just unreal. Okay, we want to make this crazy game about wonky physics and shit. And destroying debris and creating your own platforms and all that, but we don't want like a good physics thing at all. We just want it to be bullshit. Okay. Much for that. I just fell through it. What can I jump on and what can I jump on? What the fuck? I guess we should have just cut the top. Not the whole fucking thing. Okay. So I can jump on it sometimes, but not always. Me moving on it is making this like actively harder. What do you mean, dude? It's Game Freak. It can't be shovelware, dude. They made the most valuable IP in the world. You're gonna tell me they're bad? I don't want to believe, brother. Oh my god, I just want to set it on top of that, but it's like impossible, dude. Okay, we got it. Somehow. Through jank. I mean, this game, if you could just like move the objects freely, if you could have different shapes, if you could control your jumps more, if the air fucking like momentum was a little bit better, like you could like probably move stuff around and like it could be more fun as a puzzler, but instead you're always battling with jank, dude. If they turned it into an action game, it would be better. Like I said, like you're flowing around, creating different weapons, like maybe certain types of weapons or debris can create certain things. You're making platforms real quick. You're fucking creating, you know, like a sword real quick from this guy, hammer from this guy, using like different D-pad shit. Light platforming. If you want to do like a full platformer, let me have way more control. There's too much jank, dude. It feels horrible. My brother's awake. Alright folks, well I'm going to take a break and go eat with my brother in a bit. Let me read what Goto said, finish up this room, and then get ready to play this whole thing for the rest of the day. Fitsu expects that the area in which the game takes place is larger than 23 wards of Tokyo. Players will explore this 3D world during the investigation as trainee detectives Yuma. What? Oh, rain code. I thought you were talking about this game. Explain why rain code has been developed for over 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. How much of that's... Do you want to make a game about a detective? And then 5 years later they started making it. Non-stop. Okay, alright. He also notes that many of the key issues in the investigative genre was the repetitiveness of investigation methods. He states that they designed the game so that each case should allow players to enjoy a different way of investigation. Yeah, Hangman's Gambit's going to be in one. The other one's going to have a driving section where you where you fucking answer some questions, and then the other one's going to have some other kind of mind dive in it. A big surprise, dude. I like how this platform's just constantly eating shit over here. Oh, good. Let's play this one. Wait, I need to find a save point, don't I? I can't just save anywhere. No, there's no reason we can't have auto saves. I mean, I could just, I guess, put the switch in sleep mode. I mean, hey man, it might be good. The giant world, though, that always scares me. Every game that talks about how big their world is, I'm very skeptical of. Yeah, Dragon Quest will continue after this. I just got this in the mail. So. Very important game. Oh, increases the number of crystals you get. Well, I have to do that, right? I have to get more XP. It's not sound design, dude. Doesn't it just make you happy? I like how that hit, and then it didn't hit. What's the point? What is the point? Why can I only see part of the room now, but I can see the whole room earlier? What am I even trying to do in this room, dude? Okay. I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving. So there was your first little preview of Giga Wrecker. Are you excited for the rest? You should be. We will continue in an hour or two. Yeah, it's pretty bad so far. But maybe when we get new powers, the jank will be less atrocious. Maybe there'll be less story chiming in. Maybe we'll see some new areas that look a little bit cleaner. Maybe they just had like really bad first looking areas and then they look better later. I don't know. It's much worse than I expected. We will see. I wasn't expecting much either, so yeah. Back in a